So this is part 2 of my video about the timer module, mechanical timer of the Whirlpool dryer. So it's really an engineering genius. It took me a while to figure it out, but so you can see those two switches I mentioned on part 1. A is the one driving the whole machine, including the motors, and B is the one driving the heater element, which cuts off around 5 minutes before the other one. So when I check the arms controlling these buttons on the switches, I saw that they were tightly connected to each other, so I couldn't figure out how they independently cut off the heater before the other parts of the dryer. But you see here those adjustment screws. So when your dryer is working, these buttons are released, but close to the time close to the time of the cycle, this rotating gears start pressing this inner white lever. In return, that pushes down this white with those screws on it. So once those buttons are pushed, the circuit is open, so the heater stops and the dryer stops following that. You can see that this screw is tightened a bit more than the other one. That defines the time duration of the heater element will stop before the dryer stops. In other words, because this screw is deeper into the plastic, that switch will be pressed first, stopping circuit B, and then this one will come next and it will stop. So once your time is out, this plastic piece actually presses both buttons, opening the circuit, and holds like that until someone puts the coin and pushes the coin slot to engage this gear. So yeah, I will try to close up, but those two gears, the black gears, have two pins on them. So this timing cam, as I mentioned on part 1, is driving the outer gear, this first one, and then when your time is up, that pin on it pushes the second one, which controls the switches here, the beige, kind of the beige color. The white one is just for the timer crank or the gear, not to rotate back and forth, so it's a dummy one.